And good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. You're back with the Midwest Express. It is Friday morning. I am running some errands before I do the weekend grind. As you guys know, I'm a full-time driver, part-time YouTuber, and I wanted to get this out before the weekend because this is not what I do on the weekends. I make money. So, what I want to do today is talk to you a little bit about what I think is the number one largest mistake. Rule number uno, the cardinal sin, the thing that you will regret doing in the future if you do this. So, yesterday I'm at the Walmart and I pull up, and there was quite a lot of cars there waiting for orders. And there was one young guy that was walking back and forth up and down the aisles, asking everybody, "Are you Spark Driver? Are you Spark Driver?" And he came to me and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Spark Driver." He goes, "What is going on? I got a Amazon shipment that I have to do. I got a shift. I got to go. And I go, "Well, how long you been here?" "I've been here 30 minutes and people have come and gone and come and gone and I'm still waiting and they don't have me checked in." And I was like, "Well," and I said, "Here's my YouTube channel. Subscribe. You'll get some tips." I don't know if this is this young man's situation, but this right here is the worst thing that you can ever use when using Spark delivery. And let me break it down. So, if you came from other gig apps like Uber or Lyft and you vote down, you can rate your customers. You can say, "Hey, this guy left my vehicle dirty. He did this." You vote him down. So then other drivers get that feedback, and when you bring it up, you're like, "Ooh, this driver's got a 3.2 rating. Oh no, I'm not taking that ride." Because you learn that other people and some people, like, if you don't tip, they lift. I met a driver who said, "No tip, no second trip." He gives them a 3.0 if they don't leave a tip. But I digress. So, if you come from those other apps and you come to Spark, when you do Spark at first, you're like, this is about customer service. And, the customer had me do crazy stuff. I had to go up 3 flights of stairs and with 10 packs of water, and there was no tip, and she was really cheap. So I'm going to give her a thumbs down, and I'm going to put in there, "Doesn't tip well," or something along those lines, or asks a lot of the driver. Well, did you know that your customer sees that comment? It gets forwarded to your customer that it says, "When John delivered this, this is what he commented. This is why you get a negative comment as a customer." But did you know that the customer has 10 days after delivery to leave a comment about you and to rate you? That will be a kick in the balls. And if you're looking at your driver rating and it's dropping, that is a possibility that somebody is rating you down because you gave them a thumbs down. It's retribution in a way. That's one reason why you shouldn't do it. The second reason, let's say you start driving and you're like, "Oh, the store associates, they're so late. I've been here a half hour. I've been here an hour. They pass me up. Everybody else is getting their orders. I'm not." So you give it a thumbs down and you leave a comment after the delivery is over. Well, that goes back to the store. The store sees that comment. The store says, "Oh, look, John's bitching again. This dude, all he does is complain and whine about how his deliveries are late. We're swamped. We're getting our asses kicked," right? So they're like, "You know what? Let's make John wait a little bit more next time. Let's pass him up. Let's just freeze him out to the point where he doesn't want to even come to our store anymore." Because if he's going to complain about every little thing, a bag torn, a box torn, customers were late, blah, 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 let's just freeze him out and he won't come to the store anymore. Or he'll delist the store, right? Do not ever ever, ever leave a negative comment about a customer or a store. Nothing good. Not one thing. Nobody's going to pat you on the back and say, hey, John, thanks for the input. We really appreciate you part of the team. No, not at all. They see you as the weakest link of the team because you're just complaining about it in their mind. They're not taking this as, oh, thank you for your input, John. We're going to take this to account and we're going to try to make improvements. Nope. Maybe the app. If you're having issues with the app, you can leave a thing in there about the app, and that'll go back to the IT people, and maybe they'll, figure out the glitches with the apps. But don't ever, 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 ever leave a negative comment about your store associates or your customers. And in fact, if you're going to use that tab, use the thumbs up and only the thumbs up. And I've met drivers that use the thumbs up in the comment section to try to get more tips. They give a thumbs up to the customer and then they say, I appreciate your gratuity in the tip. And I also understand times are tough. So if you could leave me a great rating, it'd be deeply appreciated. Boom. And they're reminding people, hey, yeah, I should probably tip this guy. Oh, I didn't really tip him. Okay, yeah. Or they'll go in and at least leave you a comment if times are tough and they can't afford to leave you a tip, right? Also, associates. The associates will need recognition for their hard work too. So take the time. I'm not saying every order because it takes a little effort out of you, 30 seconds of effort, that after a delivery is over to give a thumbs up and say, Associate Timmy did a great job of loading my vehicle. He was very courteous and prompt and blah, 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 right? So then his manager goes, hey, Timmy, you're doing a good job. Timmy's like, yeah, and he wants to do his job, right? So that's called psychological reciprocity, and it'll come back to you guys. So just share that good vibe out to everybody else. That's my number one tip, guys. Don't ever leave negative comments. Be positive. Stay on a positive vibe. Hopefully karma and everything will come back to you. Hope you guys are striding this weekend. It's going to be a big weekend for me. A lot of ride share, a lot of people in town, a lot of work to do. So make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. It helps the algorithm, helps the channel, and leave your comments because I want to know, do you guys use the negative comment ever? And I like open dialogue. Or do you leave good comments? Let me know. We're out.